Hello, my name is Kendra Green. I am a public relations emphasis, and this semester for my senior project, I created a PR/social media plan for the new podcast, We Like You First, which puts the spotlight on emerging talented writers and actors and gives them a place to spotlight their work. And this is all done virtually over Zoom. At the end of season 1 in December, the artistic and creative director of the podcast, Patrick Carlisle, came to me and asked to help him with promoting the podcast and getting more listeners. And so I went to researching. There are so many podcasts out there. It's a pretty high saturated market. There's over 500,000 active podcasts on Apple Podcast alone. So how could we stand out? How can we get more listeners? So that's what I did. I looked how to find listeners organically without having to do paid promotions. I found simple ways to market and get more listeners. And then I also looked at our competition, the podcasts that are out there that are similar to ours. What makes them successful? Why do people listen to theirs and not ours? And with that research, I implemented a PR plan for season 2, which just started recently at the end of February. And when season 2 started, I quickly went and helped with the social media postings. They already were posting on Instagram and Facebook, and I just took that over and posted bio photos, episode links, and letting people know, hey, we're back and these are our episodes. And in addition to that, I also created a simple website that gives people an idea of what this podcast is about, where they can listen, and also a place where they can submit their work and contribute to the podcast as well. We've only been underway for a month, and they've already have implemented some of these strategies and tactics that I have suggested in the PR plan. One of them being just finding new people to come and contribute and increasing the quantity. Instead of having longer episodes every other week, I suggested having shorter episodes and posting once a week, like most podcasts do. And we've noticed that there's been over 20 people that have come and listened and even gone back and listened to old episodes. I also suggested having a live event. And so on March 13th, I hosted on Facebook Live the main cast reading a script. And we only had about 21 people watch the live event. But in the past 3 days, we have had over 1,000 people reach this video, which is awesome. I believe that this podcast can gain more traction and gain more listeners. And as they follow these simple strategies and tactics, they can become successful and they can become more than the other podcasts that are out there.